Hi guys, I'm Rick Nicholson, and the reason I'm here today is to talk to you a little bit about Restaurant Ninjas. Restaurant Ninjas is a company that we restaurant operators succeed. I personally owned 3 restaurants over a span of 7 years, and we sold them all in 2013. And my business partner, Wayne McKay, has been in the restaurant industry for over 25 years. The reason we're doing this ultimately is to help restaurant operators find success in their bottom line. I am a marketer, so as a marketer and strategist, I look at the business from an overarching approach, from the revenue perspective, but also the other thing I am is an accountant. So, and I shrink at it because you wouldn't necessarily put an accountant and a marketer in the same room together, because the accountant always squashes the marketer's dreams. And I'm one of these rare breeds that I actually have both disciplines in my back pocket. And that's where I found success in the restaurant industry. Wayne is the bean counter. Wayne's the guy that looks for the pennies in the food costs and looks for the pennies in the labor costs, looks for pennies in energy costs, and pennies add up. One client in particular found $30,000 in this first year of putting into place some of Wayne's disciplines. Now, these aren't disciplines that you've ever heard of before. It's kind of crazy, but it works. So what I would suggest is, if you're serious about making a change in your life and making a change in your business, that you might want, we're doing half-hour, no obligation calls. The easiest way to get in touch with us is rick@therestaurantninjas.com. 80% of restaurants fail in the first 5 years of operations. That's an alarming statistic, and it shouldn't be that way. The reality is, a lot of restaurants have systems in place, but most of those restaurants are franchises. Now, I'm not saying you don't have systems in place, because you wouldn't be successful if you didn't, but what I am suggesting is maybe you don't have enough of them. See these gray hairs, receding hairline, pot belly? I haven't been taking care of myself for the last 7 or 8 years, and I can tell you it's pretty much because of the restaurants that I owned. I don't know if you guys are in the same place, or if you have a full flush black hair with muscular body, but in my case, it was the stress, the 80-hour work weeks, the always covering for staff who couldn't show up on time, missing out on the family barbecues, not eating properly because I was too busy, and that basically was a drain on my life. Now, I'm not saying that restaurants are terrible, because restaurants can be financially rewarding. There's no question about it. But the reality is, some of that personal time that you sacrifice in order to make your business success doesn't always have to be that way. Working 80-hour weeks like I had to was crazy. But guess what? No one else is going to do it, so you got to do it. Now, here's the reality. Some of these systems can be implemented in your business so that you don't have to work that much, that your business becomes more profitable because of some of the little things that you do consistently, day after day after day, week after week, and year after year. There are certain things, like, for instance, looking at the financial statements. Do you look at your financials every 30 days? Do you get a financial statement after every 30 days? Those are some of the little systems. And I know it's easy to say, and sometimes it sounds like it's easy to do, but it can be difficult. And what we do is we look at the financials from a different perspective, not something that maybe your accountant has ever shared with you. So anyways, if you'd like to talk to us, we would love to talk to you. Drop us an email. We'll get back to you within 24 hours, and we'll set up a half-hour no obligation call. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.